live. We did have some numpty in the comments, so YouTube was holding the comments back. Unfortunately, it wasn't myself. So let's wait for a few people to jump back on there, and we'll go off to the next storage shed and show a few more parts. A couple of things I want to show you in here before we move on. So let's just hold fire a minute, wait for the rest of you guys to jump back on this live, and we'll continue. Still just waiting for some people to join, guys. Unfortunately, the last live got interrupted by some numpty. Good evening, if you're just joining us. We're back with part 2 of the parts clear out. Just waiting for the rest of you guys to rejoin. We experienced some issues on the last live with the comments, so I've just started another one. Hopefully everyone will jump back on. Quite a few of you on the last live. About 900 people there on that last one. Someone just drop us a comment just to make sure the comments are working this time, or just a thumbs up if you could, please, will do, just so I know the comments are working on this one. There we go. Right, there's only one person on at the moment, so I can't carry on until we've got a few more on, unfortunately, because otherwise I'll have to do this 2 and 3 times over. So just bear with me, whoever you are watching currently, and we'll get back to it soon. Got a few people joining now. Just saying there, guys, sorry about that. We had some numpty in the comments on the last live, so YouTube kept on holding the comments back and eventually turned the commenting off. So it wasn't me who turned the comments off on the last live. So we're going to continue this as a part 2. Again, if somebody can just drop me a comment, please, just so I know the comments are working this time. Just drop us an emoji or a thumbs up, or just say hello, just so I know the comments are working. That would be greatly appreciated. Another minute or so, guys, and then we'll get to it. Saying we had lots of people on that last live. It's got rudely interrupted by somebody in the comments. Always one numpty who spoils it for the rest of us, unfortunately. Right, so we seem to be back. I've got a few people back on the live. Sorry, guys, as I'm just saying there, the comments got removed by YouTube because there was somebody commenting just silly stuff, so they kept on holding the comments back and eventually turned the commenting off. So I've just had somebody PM me asking about the i200 and the 400. The 400 sold. That's heading over to Ireland next week, which is a bit of a shame really, because I got quite far with this and it's going to be an absolutely beautiful car when it's done. Got the door open here, so the cover is blowing up at the minute. That's going to make somebody an absolutely fantastic car. That pretty gutted to see that one go, to be honest, but it is what it is. So to the man who was PMing me about that one, unfortunately that has sold and I have accepted a deposit on that. This, however, this is a genuine Manta i200 B580 OEA, iconic Manta Club car, owned by Helen Tate back in the day. If you've been in the club or you're in the club, you'll probably know this car. There is many videos on this on the channel as well, showing the work that's been done. See if I can just roll it over for you. In fact, I can't roll it over because there's loads of stuff in the back of it, but let me just see if I can turn it a little bit. Give you a little look underneath. That is about as far as we're going. So this car, as I was saying, it's a genuine i200 B580 OEA. If you search the reg on Google or on Facebook, you'll find many old pictures of this car. This is a magnitude of welding. I've put a full new chassis rail, both sides in this. We've used the Dave Deakin panels on here, which are now available through the Manta Club. if anybody's needing any of those. These are also from Dave. Again, available now through the Manta Club. They have exclusive rights to the sales of these. The A-posts have been repaired. A-post closing panels have been replaced. Splashbacks have been replaced. Full chassis. It's had new jacking points, all new sills. Floor pans have been done. Inner sills have been done. Rear arches have been done. It's had some patches in the boot floor. It's had loads and loads of stuff, this car. But it is now pretty much ready for paint. I probably did overpay for this car, and I'm probably going to lose on this one. I actually give 19 grand for this car, and it was completely rotten, which obviously when you buy stuff blind, this is what tends to happen. It was just made of fiberglass and filler basically, so we've dealt with that now. If anybody wants this, it's going to be 20 grand, and I'm losing my ass big time on that one. I've basically done all that welding for naught, but it is what it is. But it is now solid and ready for paint. It's had a new washer bottle tray put in it. It's had a full new battery tray put in it. And there's just a few little bits really that want tidying up. Just some little bits of surface rust that are going to want cleaning up. And then sending off for paint, and it's ready to go back together. I've got everything for this car, including the full Blitz interior. The sports steering wheel, which is up there. These are all the parts for this car up on that shelf there. Everything's there, the carpets are up there, and all the seats are nice and wrapped up and in storage. We've got some engine blocks here. We've got some 2 litre cam head blocks. I've got a 2.4 cam head motor there, complete engine. I do have the rocker cover for it as well. Some XE stuff, inlet manifolds, some CIH inlet manifolds. There's some exhaust stuff there. A couple of repair panels. A-post closing panel, Manta B. Any of you guys building a left-hand drive car, I do have a left-hand drive battery tray that will fit the Ascona and the Manta. And I've actually got a new old stock one of these as well. This is a reproduced panel, again from Dave Deakin. He used my genuine panel to make these and supplied me with this one free for borrowing him the panel. So there's this one and the actual genuine new old stock models available for sale as well. There's just piles and piles of stuff. I think that's a lot of the stuff off Kev's car. Got a set of these as well if anybody's interested. These are genuine Ermshire Ascona B twin headlights. Mega rare them, and I mean mega rare. I bet there's not many of them left in the country, and the lenses in these are brilliant as well. Got some hella lenses in there. Anyone's after those for an Ascona, shout me. Loads of fuel tanks. Anyone needs any of those, I was just saying I've got about 10 fuel tanks. I've also got a full Cosworth YB setup, which is bolted into a Manta front cross member. Sat in one of these, ready to bolt into a car basically. It's a rebuilt Cosy YB engine with a T5 box. I've got the wiring loop for that as well. ECU and the ancillaries like your alternator, turbo, intercooler, all that kind of stuff is there as well for that. I'll try and show you that if I can get a dig to it. This is a 2.2 lump, which belongs to my Ascona, that is actually registered in the car as well as a 2.2. I'm not entirely sure if the guy who's interested in buying that is going to want this, because I believe he's building a 400 engine for that Ascona. So if he doesn't want this with it, that will be for sale. That's a complete running engine. I did have this running before I moved it from the car. Got the wiring loom, ECU and everything to go with that, and a 5-speed box. We've got some BMW genuine BBS wheels there, some nice splitters. These are hard to find these days, they do need a refurb. Can't see the offset and stuff on them. I'll have to turn these over later on and get some pictures of them. That's that's the motor out the i200, so that's not going, that's to go with the i200. Now here we have a full 1800 setup, so it's a complete rebuilt engine. It's probably done a few thousand miles since it was rebuilt. 1800 gearbox, big wing sump, obviously 1800 mounts, all the stuff you need to do an XE conversion. This is my brother's engine. If Kev's watching, I'll let him comment on the prices, what he wants for that. I've had a few people message me lately asking if we've got any of this sort of stuff, but this is going to be sold, I would have thought, as a complete setup, box, sump and mounts, and then he'll probably sell just the engine separate, but I don't think he's going to start breaking these bits up. So if you're watching, Kev, drop us a price, what you want for that. If he was interested, pop me a message. Right, next, where did I put those keys? There we are. Right, next job, let's go and have a look in this other trailer and get wet walking around here. It's a bit of a mooch. Are the comments on or what, guys? What's going on here? Someone just drop me a comment so I know the comments turned on. The comments aren't working for some reason, guys. I don't know why. Someone's just messaged me again there on private message saying comments are still off. So if you're interested in any of this, message me or email me at Andy, ANDY dot FMS Foxtrot Mike Sierra at hotmail.co.uk if you want to get in touch. Can't see any settings here, guys, where I could even turn the commenting on. Let me turn the comments on. God knows. Maybe you'll be able to comment after the live, I'm not sure. Bear with me a minute here, guys, again. Too many keys. There it is. So as you can see, we've got Manta parts problems going on. Some 5-stud Ronals there. Steel for making like the 400 style split rims. I think these are Compomotive. They're the old alley cap type. Those are 5B120. Anybody needs those? That's the Ascona shell, which is provisionally sold. Comments are on at last. Trucker Elder 143. Yeah, it's coming on well. If you caught the latest video, we just uploaded that yesterday, I think it were. So anyway, back to the job in hand. We have Manta front spotlight pod. That's a genuine Mercury's exhaust manifold, 4-branch, to suit the 2.4 cam head motors. That's a really nice exhaust sound. They're not cheap either. Paid a fortune for that. Up there we have our full mould set buried. As you can see, got everything there to make. In fact, that was actually made by one of these moulds I was messing about. The side skirts up there, front panel, bumpers, bonnet, all that kind of stuff. We've got lower rear panel there for Manta B coupe. Those are hard to come across these days. More wheel arch repair panels, stuff hung up on the walls. We've got steering racks, door mechanisms, doors, door shelves. These will be ideal to install those new old stock door skins I showed you earlier, because these are really good solid doors, these, other than not having the front skins on obviously, but the bottoms of these are really good. Loads of diff stuff, brake stuff, more exhaust stuff. Quick look at this Skoda from what you can see of it, because it's absolutely piled up with stuff. Some square lights in there, some new old stock sills and stuff in the back of this Skoda as well. Carpets, roof liners in better days. Loads of exclusive spoilers. I think in here there is the i200 stroke 400 style spoilers as well, where they have the narrower lip on them. I think there's one or two of those in here as well. More door cards, more panels. There's the mould for 400 rear boot lid. As I was saying earlier, this is a complete set of moulds that to build like complete 400 kits. If anybody's interested in that, come and take it. Take the lot, £1,000. Make one kit, you get your money back, profit, and then you can crack on. Radiators, coupe rear benches, springs, more radiators, exhaust manifolds, glass, doors, seats, spare wheel repair panels, right hand drive bulkhead, Mark 1 Astra body kit. That's the same as what I've got fitted on my Mancona. Loads of dash tops, infill panels, seat covers for the Recaro Chicago Grey. More seats, more glass. I'm not even going to climb up there. There's some Skoda wings up there as well, which have been acid dipped. Skoda boot lid. More spoilers. It's just been absolutely ransacked in here while I've been looking for parts, so it's kind of a bit of a mess in a minute. I've got a Manta A post there, full Manta chassis leg there, loads of dashboards and interior stuff up on that top deck. More doors, piles and piles of doors, shitloads of wings, shitloads of bumpers, shitloads of chrome trim, more door cards. I don't know if you can see back there, guys, but it goes on quite a way. So I'm never going to get all of this pictured. If anybody's interested, even if you want to just call down and have a look, contact me. Come and meet me, come and have a dig through. If there's anything you want, we'll give you a price. Take it away. More seats, more seats. Full front cross members, lower arms, the diffs, torque tubes, axles, coupe boot floor, more steering racks. Full set of MIMs. Got a full set of these. In fact, I've got 2 sets of these. 4B100. These look fantastic on a Manta. Anyone's interested in them. Shitloads more trim. Alternators, start motors, side skirts, jacks, engine mounts, Civi Super Oscars, oil coolers, Engelmann mirrors, ECUs, water pump, viscous fans, more inlet manifolds, more exhaust, more door cards, more lights, 1800 gearbox wrapped up there. More doors, Commodore dashboard, quarter B power steering there, top arms, Volvo twin pot brakes set up. It's ready to bolt straight onto a Manta. So upgrade your braking. These are pretty cool. I'm going to show you these while I'm here, just for the sake of it. Nothing to do with Manta, but I think they're pretty cool. These are actually ex-military toolkits. Come off a ship. I bought an ex-military lot. They don't make stuff like this anymore, do they? Probably sell these, to be fair. I think one of these has actually got a cut out for like a big bayonet in it or something. Remember rightly. Oh, we're falling apart. It's all good quality stuff, this. You know what the military are like. Everything they had was top quality, wasn't it? I'll show you in this other one. I think the other one's the one that's got the like the big knife and stuff in it. Even the boxes are in it, just quality. I love stuff like this. Got those for podgers. I can't get it out. Big podger bars. Yeah, look. It's a shame. It's a shame those are missing, isn't it? Look at those cutouts. Some big beefy bayonets, or some of them were. Yeah, just quality toolkits. So anyway, completely off topic there, but I just thought I'd show you them because I think they're cool. Fasten those back up. Coupe boot lids, got a load of them. This has actually got a fiberglass. Let me get my torch. Don't fall on my head. This has got a fiberglass spoiler on it as well. 400 spoiler. Front scuttle panel. There's the mould for the 400 bonnets down there. That's a two-piece mould, that, so it's an inner and an outer. Got some cylinder heads down there, 2 litre cam head heads. More torque tubes down there. Shitloads of wiring looms, rocker covers. Another 5-speed gearbox buried there. This is not even all of it, guys. We've got like other storage places full of stuff, which is why we need to start getting rid of stuff, because it's just getting a bit mental. Some mirrors there. There's some more doors under there. That's a hatchback SR hatchback boot lid, so that is without the rear wiper on, which is a rarity. GT bumpers up there, pile of those. Exclusive bumpers. There's some of the plastic SR bumpers up there as well for the Mantas. There's some chrome wheel arch trims there for like your Mark 1 Cavaliers and stuff. I think there's a full set of that, and I think there's some door handles, remember rightly, to go with it, and also the trim that goes under the headlights in chrome as well to suit all that lot. So that'll probably go as a set. I don't think we'll be splitting that. Wiper mechanisms. These discs was brand new. A bit rusty now. Might resurface though. Rear anti-roll bars. I think that is an XC wiring loom. And again, massive pile of wings. Another exclusive rear bumper. Another scuttle panel. So as you can see, guys, we could be literally here all night. Another axle down there as well. Another torque tube down there. Another axle there. We could be here literally all night showing you stuff. So I hope you've got the gist of the extent of the stuff that is going to be going for sale. So if you do need anything, pop me a message. Majority of this stuff is going to be collection only, unfortunately, guys, because this isn't at my work premises or near my house, so obviously I can't be waiting around for couriers to turn up when I'm not here because I'm at work. I do run my own business. Aside from this is just a hobby. It looks like a bit of an extensive one, but it is just a hobby. So if there is anything you need, hit me up and come up, pick it up, take it away. I'm going to climb back out of here, guys. I'm going to lock this up. I'm head back over to the Manta unit. We've got a couple of bits to finish off over there. Trucker, my day has been pretty good, to be fair. How's yours? Any left-hand drive blinker fluid? Ooh, that's a funny one. Unfortunately not. Left-hand screwdrivers. I have a couple of glass hammers knocking about and a long stand there, look. But no blinker fluid, mate. You never know, we might even have some spirit level bubbles kicking about. Oh, this weather's grim. It's got to the point where I've just been throwing stuff out, like there's even like bumpers and dashboards and stuff, wiring looms. There's stuff in these trees, these rear quarters and all sorts in them bushes that I just threw out. Storing stuff. What a crap night. Miserable. Look at it. So I'm hoping to get a dry day tomorrow. I've not looked at it yet. If not tomorrow, hopefully one day this week. So I can get that exclusive coupe dried off and get a cover over it. Because I don't want to be covering it up while it's wet. I did have a cover over it originally. Obviously I've took it off, doing some bits, and it's chucked it down. And I hate putting covers on cars while they're wet because I think it does more damage, to be honest. It starts sweating, going all mouldy and horrible inside. All you ERF fans, all Olympic. That is also for sale, by the way. The red Mancona hatch. That's got an Ascona front end on it. Just a rolling shell at the moment because I took the engine out of it. But that's all body kitted up, complete car. Painted in 2019, did a year on the road. And then I blew the engine up basically. I took the engine out. That's for sale, 8 grand if you want it. No offers, come and take it. Right guys, I'm going to shoot. Again, anything you want. Pop me a PM, pop me an email, andy.fms@hotmail.co.uk. Get in the comments, and I'll see you all in a bit.